So, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tondrea. Let's just get right into it. I cut my hair again. This is my second big chop, and this one feels like, not saying that any other big chops that people do are not actual big chops, because any chop is a chop, okay? Especially depending on how connected you are to your hair, any chop is a chop. But this is my second one, like completely natural. So the first one, I did it when I moved to New York. I did it in last year, February, and I cut it in a pixie and also got a perm. So I just kind of wanted to just see what I would look like with short hair. I hadn't had a perm in over 10 years. And I was just like, the only way to achieve this pixie is through a perm. So let's just try something new, and I'll let it grow out, and like, we're just gonna see. I had a great time. I just could not maintain it. I got a little bit too delusional. I thought Delulu was about to be the Salulu to my job search, and I was gonna be able to maintain it and everything. No, girl, couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. And she was like, "Your hair's dry. You need to be here every week." Who? Not with this no income, you won't see me. So, so I did my best to maintain it for the time that I could, and then I just let it grow out, and then I kind of like damaged it. I'm giving y'all the timeline as to how I got here. So I put it in braids, the perm went out, then I tried to add a perm myself, but I was way too paranoid, because if y'all have had perms when you're younger and you know where they're like, it's the burning sensation, and like, if you move, if you scratch, you lose hair, and just overall, like, the stigmas about perms in general. So it's like, for me to be doing a box perm on myself, girl, I don't want to lose my hair. So I probably took it out, like, I took it out so fast that I don't even think it did much, but there's still chemical in my hair. Then I got bored and I got impulsive, and I was like, I want to do something else. So I dyed my hair. And I dyed it, I wanted it to be a ginger color, and it actually did this very weird, like, it took very weird. So at the roots, it did come through because there was little to no perm, like little to no perm on the roots. So it did take at the roots. But then because the rest of my hair was permed, that kind of just went to this chocolate, like a brown color, like a very weird brown color. But the way that it all faded together was actually very cute, and I really liked the hair color. I liked the hair color on my skin. I just liked it. So who knows, maybe I'll dye my hair ginger again. I have been seeing a surge of ginger recently on Keke Palmer, Megan Thee Stallion, a few people actually, and I'm like, I love this, like black ginger girls just popping up out the woodworks. So yeah, so I dyed my hair, and then I wanted to wear my natural hair, but in order to maintain my hair, I needed to continue to put heat on it, and I'm doing my own version of a silk press, and also it was uneven, so it was just breaking out, and on top of adding heat to it, on top of like cleaning it frequently, it just, yeah. So I put twist in that matched the color. Loved it. And then I got it done for the holidays. Didn't know what I was gonna do to it. Got bored, and then now we're here. So yeah, that's why I cut my hair. There was no like deep reason of like, oh, ended a relationship or new time. I think the first time I cut it, it was like, okay, new beginnings, let's just try something new. But the second time I was just like, let's just do it. But I will say, just in general, your hair is your crown, and I feel like it's always been something that's on my mind to cut my hair. I just was concerned about how it would look, and what I'm really trying to do is build up my confidence of like how I look like this, and like take pictures and figure out outfits that match, and just discover myself in any type of hairstyle that I look that is like, I feel like a baddie when I'm bald, I feel like a baddie with a buzz down, I feel like a baddie with braids, I feel like a baddie at all times, anytime. And just, yeah, figuring out what works best for me, my crown, and things like that. People have been very receptive to it though, which is nice. Not that I necessarily want the validation. However, it is nice to like do something. Like it's like when you get super dressed up and you're like I know I look good, but I just have to go to Target so everybody else can know I look good. And if I hear somebody say it, then like, you know, so I think that's kind of similar. Like I know I look good, but I'm like, do I? This is new. This is different. Still mustering up my courage and my confidence when I hear people like, oh, you look so good and blah blah blah. Like, okay. Especially because it doesn't help that my niece says I look. When she first saw, she said I look like a little boy, and it's like, okay. Kids say the darndest things, but kids are also extremely honest in their best way that they know how to be. So it's like I get where she was going with it. It's just like, girl, not too much on your girl. We just got here. It's my first big job. Like my first. Okay, so yeah, that's why I cut my hair. If you think about doing it, definitely recommend that you do. I would say go to a professional, or if you're gonna do it yourself, because I did it myself and I followed TikTok videos where girls sectioned it in 4 sections. Please ensure that your hair is even. Like when you're combing it out, ensure that it's as even as possible so that you're not messing up. What I did, I have 4C, very, very coarse, kinky hair, very thick yet thin hair, but I guess for the most part thick. So when I cut it, I don't even know how to explain it. Maybe I'll insert the clip or maybe I'll post it somewhere else. But yeah, I looked and I said, and it was in this moment that she knew she messed up. So yeah, that is story time on my hair.
Okay, you done? Good, now listen up. Here's where you're all covering today. Group 1, lines 1 and 2. Group 2, lines 3 and 4. Group 3, lines 5 and 6. Group 4, lines 7 and 8. And Group 5, the Gyeonggi-Jungho line as well as the Airport Railroad. From the first train to the very last, go station to station